Hello everyone, salut les gars. J'espère que vous allez bien. Alors moi maintenant je vais aller chercher le nouveau coach. Tout le monde a pris ces trois packs là, mais moi je vais aller chercher celui-là. c'est parti.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is marked.
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Now it's Count, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball has bounced loose now. That's a little off target. Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
The Netherlands have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ferran Torres! And that has fair fizzed. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal with the short one. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Good-looking ball. Big chance! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ferran Torres. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Stam with the clearance. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gaitska Mendieta. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, that Yamal! And it's in! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now.
And Cruyff!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's there to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's on his own. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
They've played it short. Very nicely done. Somewhat off target. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in a chance for a shot! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that is a nice touch. The cross. Van Dijk clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good progress on the left. Threads one in, and this is Cruyff. Count takes a shot! Count gets flagged offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ferran Torres. Schneider promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Schneider. Can he get it through? Timber. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Al-Kubasi cuts it out. Oyarzabal. Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rijkaard. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Count.
3 minutes at a time.
And this is Cruyff. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Nacho makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. And the shot! And there's a goal! Spain are all square. One sweep. And that is the end of the first half. The Netherlands are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Number 13, Jack Count.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 10, Gullit.
The Netherlands come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see...
Pedri! Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the... Can he finish? Ferran Torres. Seedorf. Schneider. And this is Gullit. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Yamal looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Look at the space. Shot, surely! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Spain get their 4th corner. Timber can get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He has found a way through. Yamal. It's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Seedorf. Van Nistelrooy. He is through here. That's the keeper's ball. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking to play him in. Oyarzabal. He's having a shot! Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Seedorf. In with the challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Schneider.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's come loose. Gullit. Lovely, now then. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's picked his way through. Seedorf. Seedorf!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And Dijk gets over and intercepts. This is a promising build-up. He's going to be disappointed with that. The Netherlands do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or...
Ferran Torres! And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Gullit. Oh, easy pickings there. Ferran Torres is herring after that one. Rijkaard. Merino, spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he skips past his man. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! And he's stuck it away. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, that's well seen too. Oh, good spread. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cleared without hesitation. Xabi Alonso proves just a little bit too strong. Good ball, good take. Oh, good ball. Real chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. What a... And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
شباب ناس يعني كلشي مزيان. لا راه ديجا جمعتهم انا لاحظت عارفك ديجا جمعتهم دغيا.
Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any
ايوا
potential
هادشي اللي
rival
بغينا
that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Cham has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. The Netherlands presented with a golden opportunity here. Onana clearly engaging in mind games here. What a save from Onana! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's nice.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. It's a throw-in. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Sneijder. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. The Netherlands very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Cruyff, he has found the way through. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he was quick to react. Oh, good spread. Seedorf. Now then, the ball's come loose. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Burmo. Oh, and Seedorf! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Sneijder goes short, hangs one in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. The Netherlands have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. What a save from Onana! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Now he's running away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
No way through there. And here's Abubakar. Caught offside that time. And it's Count.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, good! Oh, crossbar! Not a bad try by any means.
Van Nistelrooy could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tolo. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Incoming delivery. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nicely aimed pass.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Schneider, always goal side. In with the challenge. Great vision. Burmo finding himself in space. Burmo. Schneider. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
The net.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 13. À sa place, le numéro 99.
So off we go again. Picked out brilliantly. Cruyff! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now. Chance! And no mistake. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And Van Nistelrooy! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! And that's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Can he get on the end of this? He might be it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he shoots! João Cancelo. Mignanda.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Timber. Schneider. We expected better, and so did he. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And it's Schneider. Played out towards the right wing. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space. Vega cuts it out. Ruben Neves. That is good progress on the left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Ruben Neves cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Seedorf.
Seedorf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that was never going to make it. Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard.
Portugal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is... There's the shot! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And this is Ronaldo, looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Seedorf. Van Nistelrooy. And here's Couch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Mendes. And that signals the end of the first period. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey, right?
Real chance! And another try! There's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The Netherlands cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
The Netherlands do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cruyff, and he's being shifted off it. Ruben Neves. Spread out to the left. He has found a way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mendes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
The Netherlands perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can...
He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Nistelrooy. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on.
Cruyff! Of course! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 27.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 8.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. Decent chance! He won't be happy with that one. And that's gone loose. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Trincao. Oh, super ball. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This further to improve their cause. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh no, this does not look good. Van Dijk. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. And he's there to get it away. Vega. That's destined for the flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Seedorf. And it's Schneider. It's a searching pass. Nuno Mendes. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Trincao. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Vega defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Stam does well to get it back. And it's Seedorf. That is good alertness. Time added on 4 minutes. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rafael Leao. Trincao. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that will be the final act. The Netherlands perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Caros espectadores,
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about, always. Now it's Luca Bacchio. And he was quick to react. So what can they make of this? Castagna, and he's picked it up out wide. Onana, and here's Van Aken. It's a good foot in there. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Teat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne. Schneider wins the duel this time. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Seedorf.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Mechelen. And it's De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Van Aken! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's straight offside. Luca Bacchio is in a really good position out wide. Van Dijk. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Onana, over to the right flank. He has found a way through. And this is Lukaku. It's Lukaku! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Cruyff. Seedorf. And he's in on goal. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will come.
Cruyff! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mechelen. Looking for options for movement. Van Aken pops him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. And Van Nistelrooy! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Seedorf. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's having a hit! In he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. That has not gone well. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And again, he is at his elastic best. The Netherlands have their second corner now. They've played it short. And this is Kout. Belgium are looking to go forward now. And here's Kout. He's in a great... Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, super ball. And Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Children's announcement. With the
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is the time you need that pace.
Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Tevez. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Menu. Dembele. Japan still without a single shot on target. He's found a way through. White defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Ribery. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Chouameni. Elise. And it's Dembele. Made out to the left flank. And Doué. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Xavi. Xavi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot! And that's another fine save.
Meno really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Hernandez. Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Conte. And here's Tevez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, he is through here. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Koundé can get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. That is a great pick out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doué. Koundé looking to play him in. Olise in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's Mbappe! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Menu. Japan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Menu plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Koundé. It's Hernandez. Long ball looking to counter. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Menu being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doué is herring after that one. Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Pinches it off him. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Hernandez. And it's Doué.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. He is starved of space and time. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Not the most accurate pass. Ribery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide. It's a promising position. Quality ball. Now it's Ribery. Showing good feet. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rabiot. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Hernandez. Rabiot. That's good running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 24, le numéro 12, le numéro 25. Changement.
Chucky! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's being shifted off it. Yamal. That's been slipped through. Messi. They're urging him to shoot.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Chouameni and Akliouche. Barcola. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good play from him.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Passing is crisp and sharp. Japan are looking to break at pace. Aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. Hangs in across. Akliouche! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Threads one in. Now, this could be a chance. He is through here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal receives it in a decent chance! Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a...
And we're done. Japan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross needs to be... Oh, good climb! And that could well leave a mark. Well, that's a fair try, but just off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in the team, and I think this guy looks as if he's going to go on and have a fantastic career.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what has happened here? Mainoo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chips it through. Japan still without a single shot on target. Akanji. Xavi is the team's great visionary. Spread to the right. Now it's Xavi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Zakaria gets into a good position. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great ball, and he's in. Real chance! Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Forced to go back. Tries a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the ball is out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Freuler, can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbolo, now it's Vargas. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbolo. Ribery is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Freuler. That's Vargas. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Menu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Conte.
2 added minutes has been
Mali.
indicated.
And it's Messi. For Messi. Xavi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Granit Xhaka. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution for Japan, number 5, Conte.
And so we're
Coming
off again.
on the field is number 15, Xavi
And he's
Alonso.
picked it up out wide. Japan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Freuler. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now the delivery. And he's quick to get rid. Akanji. Distributed tidily. Mbolo. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ribery. Menu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zakaria. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Menu conjures time and space where few can. And here's Cantona. And the shot hits the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Xavi goes short. Cantona! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Akanji proves too strong. Okafor. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribery. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Granit Xhaka. And they've got a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
It's a super give and go. Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all. Ambitious ball here, neatly clipped into space. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Japan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Japan have their third corner, and it's been taken short. Oh, good ball! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ribery. Played out to the left flank. Freuler. Okafor. Menu. No way through. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a
chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super ball. And here's the chance to counter. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here.
Big chance! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodriguez getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here.
4 added minutes has been
back
indicated.
like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's a pretty loose pass. 4 added minutes on the board. driving through the middle. And a chance! Loose hoisting, and again! And with that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game...
It's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. See you next time after the update today. Bye bye.